Hey, Chuck Belois here. We're going to make a bed around this tree. So today we're going to prep out the bed. During the week we are going to form the bed, an excellent way for landscapers to make some serious extra money. Starting from the inside of the bed, I cultivate the soil and work my way to the outside. If I encounter surface roots, I simply grind them out with the patented shock-absorbing arm of the Edgemen. The Edgemen makes easy work of this. Move to the outside of the bed and make an edging. Raking the cultivated soil inward, I create a raised effect. This without bringing in any additional soil. Combining the Edgemen with the professional mowers, I utilize the mobility of the side-to-side, back-and-forth motion of the hydraulic mowers. Hitting a large rock or a root structure is no problem for the patented shock-absorbing head of the Edgemen. It takes all the jolting and jarring associated with conventional edges, greatly increasing blade life. So here you can see the soil is completely pulverized. Creating a new edging around a young tree provides a great way to encourage roots below the edging line. Automatic sprinklers encourage roots to come to the surface. The new edging line counters this effect. The new edging line provides a great way for deep watering after a rainfall, while providing many benefits. Excellent time is in the fall for planting, edging, and pruning of this tree. A large canopy becomes its own worst enemy. Pruning provides an easy way for managing wind shear, ice damage, and snow damage. In new plantings, I like to use an aged, naturally dark root mulch. It's a great organic way of feeding the young tree as well as the young plants. You can always top dress it with a more decorative mulch. Chuck Belois here. We're going to make a naturalist screening between the two properties. The game plan here is not to make it too formal.
To the next level.
Chuck Boys here from Edgemen Pro. We're going to be putting an edge on this and cultivating this out and making this a bigger area. Edgemen Pro is a great new product. Check out some of the videos and like us on YouTube. So here we go. I'll go back and forth and use the mobility of this mower. Makes easy work for it. I'm going to wait about an hour, let the sun come up a little higher. It looks like I'm getting some shadows, so in an hour I'm going to get back to this, finish this up. And you can see this is cultivating it out. I'm going to rake it back a little. Probably spend another 5-10 minutes and I'm done. Just throw some seed down, or you could pop some perennials in there. And you can see here we started it. It's just we need a little more area to make it look a good separation. Okay, back in about an hour. Before I go, this can angle. So right now, we're on bed making mode, widening and edging, redefining. This could actually angle more, be a little more aggressive. But this is tough clay, a little wet, so I'm taking a little less of a bite. But when I want to make a nice, clean, straight edging instead of an angled, when I'm on this mode, I make more of an angle. You get a 45. But when I go like a pizza cutter, I can actually make a nice straight line down, depending on what you want. This feature sets a downward force. This can cantilever out. Right now we have it cantilevered out. It's nice to be away from the bed. You can see, awesome sight. You can see what you're doing. But I could bring this closer right to the machine. In this situation, I like to see what I'm doing. It's safer, it's out. And in tight situations, you want to bring it closer to the machine. So that's after the bed is made. You want a nice, straight, clean, crisp edging line. But if you go here, it gives you a checkered. It gives a checkered, more of a 45. Picture that blade and then turn it. And the wheel of the blade is going to make a concaved, slightly concaved angle, 45, depending on your what you're looking for. So I'm going to set this right about here, tighten up this lever, and we're set. And I'm going to come back when the sun is a little better for filming. A day or two ago I went through this. I couldn't get back to it, wait for the sun to come back. That way, explain the edging here. Blades. You have either blade. This is just for, re-edging. This is for bed making, stump grinding. But what the edgeman can do is simply you change the angle, narrow. Okay, so that's just cleaning it up. Okay, or trenching. And then you can make it wider, mix the soil back into the bed. So now that the bed is a little bigger, I'm going to make it, widen it out a little further. I'm going to come out a couple more inches here. Right here, come along here. A little more of a distinct border. It's got cold last night, these are starting to die out. These are annuals. Want to put in some perennials. Great time to do it. The ones are slowing down. Fall is not completely done yet. We have it's at least starting to come down, but right now there's a lull. You go through your counts maybe every 10 days. Great time. Perennials are about 50% off right now. Shrubs and small bushes, they're trying to get them out. So it's a good time to improve little areas in the landscape. Makes a great impression. There's a lull in between fall cleanups. This was cut in 2 weeks. So pretty much every 10 days, gives you a little more time to kind of do these small things, especially if you're starting off. It's a great way to add a lot of money, especially getting the plants at a discount. I work from the inside to the outside of the bed. So this is all cultivated inside. I'm going to add a little more width to this bed, so I'm going to make it nice and wide. Cultivated soil in these pockets for planting. Straighten this up, angle it later on. After the mulch, you can put a straight, change that angle, make it straight. But you usually weed whacker to clean it up after mulching. Spin it up. Notice here the rock, big rock. So the head just rides over it. The machine takes all the jolting out, shock absorbing head. And it makes cultivating and bed making a piece of cake. This is a machine that just, you can see I'm not even sweating, I'm an old man. I can easily make hundreds of dollars here, very easily, with no labor. Edging becomes, no one would really tackle this if you're too labor intense. Basically, the soil is a clay base. It's very, very hard to dig up.